Pantry, and today I'm going to put together another party dip appetizer idea for you. The holiday is less than 10 days till it gets here, and I want to make sure you guys are ready. So this is a family recipe that every single time I ever went to my ex-in-laws to stop in, Granddad would pull this dip out, and he had to serve it with Fritos. So I got the recipe from Mudgy, and that's what they called my kids' grandparents. So I got the recipe from her, thankfully, and it's one of our family's favorites, and I always try to serve it during the holidays or special occasions because it brings back good memories for my kids. So that being said, it's super easy. Not exact measurements though, I'm sorry. So I've got about 3/4 of a cup of mayonnaise. You want good quality mayonnaise. You need about, oh my gosh, we'll say this is a cup. I want a good amount. I want to fill this bowl and make another mess. So about, you know, maybe a pint and a half of cottage cheese. And I do this by color, believe it or not. It does take a package of Lipton onion soup mix, and I get the beefy onion. So you've got your seasoning right there. You don't need to add any salt, but I do want to add some pepper, just a little bit, about 1/4 teaspoon of pepper. And then Mudgy either added, and I don't know why, but she would choose to add horseradish or Tabasco, just a smidge. So we'll say 1/2 teaspoon. You really can't taste it, but it definitely adds to it because that's what she did, and that's what I'm gonna do. And then I like to add extra dehydrated onion because the soup has it, but these dehydrated onions will rehydrate, and it's so good, and it's got such a good flavor. So we'll give you a guesstimation here. Another healthy teaspoon of onion, and parents, gotta have some Worcestershire, and we're gonna start with a tablespoon. It may take more. Like I said, I do it by color. And let's get this mixed up here. Everything off my... All right, so really you just fold it all together, and the onions will rehydrate. You do want to do this ahead of time. I'm doing this the day before our get together. I'm catering, Mom's catering a birthday party. And so I'm gonna bring it just because I want to start those memories with the grandbabies. And this is perfect. You want it kind of loose, but very easy to dip, especially with Fritos. And I don't know why Granddad always had to have Fritos, but he lived a long, healthy life, so he must have been doing something right. Make sure that you've got everything, you know, mixed well, and then I'm going to give it a little bit of a taste. It looks perfect. You want that tan color from the parents and the onion soup mix. And that's it. You don't want it any darker than that. It's so perfect. I love it. Yum. Okay, the onions haven't rehydrated yet, so it'll actually tighten up. I am gonna add another scoop of cottage cheese though, because it's usually a little bit stiffer than it is right now. So that's why I mean there's really no recipe. I don't think you can mess it up. Just taste it. My gosh. Okay, so now I'm gonna put it in my serving bowl and let it sit in the refrigerator. And that's all there is to it. Wait, I better get a Frito. Okay, I got my Frito in hand. This is the official taste test. You have to have a Frito. It's so good. Very simple. It took, what, 3 minutes to put together? Absolutely delicious, and it really is good with Fritos. So, guys, I hope you give this a try and take it to your next party. It's super easy, very inexpensive, and everyone loves it. And I used the large, is that the large? I used the low-fat, small curd cottage cheese, but it looks more large to me than small. But that's what it says. I get it at Costco. So, yeah, this dip will be in my Christmas Eve hors d'oeuvre spread as well, because everyone loves it. All right, I'm gonna put the lid on, put it in the refrigerator, and it's ready to go for tomorrow. I have another dip that I'm gonna be doing, and I just watched the video yesterday on it from Heather over at the Needy Homesteader. She did a gingerbread dip, and so, my gosh, it came out so divine looking. So I'm excited to make that, and we're gonna serve that as well. All right, guys, I can't wait to see you next time for another delicious recipe. Gosh, maybe I'll bring you along for my crock pot hot buffalo chicken dip. Let me know what you want to see. Do you want to see the gingerbread dip, or do you want to see the hot buffalo dip? I'll put a poll card up there and see